Eyes are a beautiful pair of organs because it is through eyes that we learn so much about the universe. We comprehend so much about our surroundings. It is through eyes, open eyes, that we can see, understand and perceive our environment, our things, our perceptions change because of the sight. Light, eyes transform things into memories for us too. What we see, what we keep into our memory banks brings about happiness or deep sadness many a times. So, I can go on being poetic about the eyes, but today let's move into the astrological direction about eyes and what do we see when we want to understand if eyes are beautiful, or we may lose vision from our eyes. Do any nakshatras speak about that? Or for that matter, what are the symptoms, what are the planets, what are the afflictions that can be seen to show blindness? As I begin, let's talk about the sun and the moon. Why the sun and the moon? Sun, very important because sun is the karaka for light. Sun is the planet that lightens up the entire planetary system, the entire solar system, our universe at the very least. Moon is that planet that again gives us light on earth at the very least, and the other moons of the other planets, definitely they also give light to their planet. So that means they reflect the light of the sun and they enlighten or they bring light to the planet in darkness, that side of planet which is in darkness. Now light by itself is seen from Venus. Venus is the karaka of light. Not only that, Venus is the karaka of beauty. So when I am looking for beauty in the eyes, I definitely need to see Venus. So what are the planets that are associated with eyesight in the chart? There are 3 planets. One is sun, the other is moon, and the third is Venus. When we talk about houses related to the eyesight, what are important? It's important to note that so now let us talk about these 2 charts where I find that there is blindness. The reasons, we'll see why. In the first chart that I take, okay, is a person who has no vision right from childhood. Why so? You see the 12th house, there is sun and Mercury. 12th house is, there is a malefic planet there, and that is also sun. But the 12th lord you will see is under malefic influence of the Rahu Ketu axis. Not only that, there is also Saturn influencing the 12th lord, that is Mars. Though there is Jupiter, but Jupiter itself under such a lot of malefic influence would not be able to do much. The second lord is Saturn. Again, Saturn is under malefic influence. Saturn is retrograde, therefore powerful, but it is also under Mars, Rahu and Ketu influence. So we can say that Saturn is also afflicted. The second house lord is afflicted, the 12th house is afflicted, and the 12th lord is afflicted. We see the second house also has the drishti of Guru, that is Jupiter, but it is also with Mars, okay. And when we look at Venus, do you see that the Venus is aspected by what? Mars, Ketu. Jupiter is there, but again I would repeat, it itself is afflicted. And not only that, Venus is also afflicted by Saturn and Rahu. When we talk about the second house of the natural zodiac, have a look, it is afflicted by Saturn also, and again sun is also aspecting that. So we see that the second house of the natural zodiac, the second house, the 12th house, all are under a lot of malefic aspects. As a result, this person was born blind. Let me take you across to a second chart. When we see this chart of Andrea Bocelli, who had very little vision in his eyes, he is a music director, very little vision in his eyes, which went completely by the time he turned a teenager. If I want to see just one factor, and I am giving you this factor very closely, that if people have a Purva Falguni Nakshatra, which is said to be a nakshatra which is highly blessed and everything, but like all things, there are flaws in everything. You will find a flip side to everything, be it a planet, be it a nature, anything. Nakshatra, even the exalted planet Jupiter can give you problems, issues, health issues. So, this nakshatra of Purva Falguni can give one blindness. We see that for this person, here we have that Venus is sitting in Purva Falguni. Okay, Venus, the Karaka of light, of vision, it itself is sitting in Purva Falguni. Sun is under the Rahu Ketu axis and Moon is sitting in the 6th house of diseases, also aspected by Rahu. The 2nd house, it is there is Rahu that we see here very carefully, and we also see that Saturn is aspecting the Venus very strongly. Venus is also aspected by Mars, and we can say that Saturn, the 6th lord, also aspects Moon. Again, the 2nd house, the 12th house, the lords Sun, Moon and Venus are all afflicted. Not only that, you will also see the Purva Falguni Nakshatra is under a lot of malefic influences. So, this Purva Falguni Nakshatra brings luck to this person. How? He made him a very well-known musician, but the vision was missing. So, in addition to Sun, Moon, Venus, 2nd house, 12th house, 2nd house and the 12th house are important. 2nd house in the Kalpurush Kundali also represents the eyes, and hence the 2nd house throughout represents the eyes. As per classics, the 12th house represents your left eye and the 2nd house represents your right eye. The 12th house of the 2nd house of the natural zodiac, if you look into the Purva Falguni Nakshatra and you find these planets here, you might also get your clue on blindness. If you have certain charts, apply it on these charts and do let us know how you found this video. Till we meet with you again, stay safe.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.